Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher, and for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher, thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're diving back into Papa and Daddy 2. We're diving into episode 7, the penultimate episode, and yeah, last episode, all manner of shenanigans were going down. Basically, Jerry decided he was going to start a second YouTube channel where he was going to just feature his family and be like, yep, we're going to normalize the gay lifestyle, normalize gay families, this, that, and the other. And all hell broke loose as a result. Lord, people were losing funding for their restaurants. Kids were getting bullied on playgrounds. The dinosaurs died. Like all manner of bad thing that could possibly happened as a result of them coming out and starting this secondary channel. So at the end there, Damien was having a little bit of a moment at his party, and he got a little drunk, and yeah, he started saying some things. So then his co-worker, who's been lingering in the background all season really, but mainly the last episode, so he decided he's gonna try and make his move and push up on him, and that's when Jerry walked in. So we're gonna see where the things go with this, and yeah. Oh, who getting married?
我真的很喜欢你，但我没有想要破坏的意思。Damien，你还好吗？他不理我吗？如果造成杰利误会，我愿意跟他解释。我还有讯息好吗？
Sure. What did you think was gonna happen, sir? What did you think was gonna happen?
但是请相信我，我跟小薇没什么。
Hey man, you scared me to death. 你干嘛不睡觉？
好了。
爸爸，那我要找爸爸。
来看看怎么了？爹地陪你去睡觉好不好？
Put me in bed is first thing in the morning. Why am I going back to bed, Daddy? You should be sorry.
你的工作我都不能要了。
Help.
你的工作我都不能要
I
了。
don't want either you or the job. Stop it! I want to make sure I'm reading this correctly.
对不起 ，I quit。你的工作我都不能要了。
I don't want either you or the job. Well, then why the fuck you push up on me and ruin my goddamn marriage if you don't want either me or this goddamn child? See, now he about to catch these hands, Lord. I don't even know your name. He just said it. Wait, why? Something like, okay. But yeah, before this point, I didn't know your damn name, and now you. Got me fucked up.
凯凯超会踢被子，不知道 Damien 有没有帮他盖好。
你会担心就回去。
没必要。
I love this coat though.
Baby， 要怎样才能回我？你在哪？至少让我知道你是安全的。
这个男人还能要吗？
这个问题我回答不了你，应该问你自己。
那我该怎么办嘛？
哎，潘杰利，什么叫你该怎么办啊？这件事情你有做错吗？没有啊。你现在要做的就是跟他立刻讲清楚。手机放下，我陪你
Well, I
去。
mean, no, he did do some wrong things, but in this particular situation we're talking about right now.
输了。
你到底想怎样啊？
I love how all of a sudden Jerry's just a fashionista. He got famous, he got some coins, and now, bam, fashion.
对不起啊。
没事。
哇，饿死了。都没吃啊？哎，先喝点东西暖暖胃， 吃饱了才有力气战斗嘛。
小高，谢谢你，还好有你陪着我。
Don't start saying shit like that. Also, why did we go to him out of everybody? Like, I get it, your mutual friends probably would have told Damien where you were and Damien would come looking for you, but still, like... See? They're not even touching! Lips ain't even touching! I mean, that reaction has probably made it 700 times worse than it needed to be.
嘿，小杰，我来台北出差，见个面吗？
Also, Jerry, don't forget that you got 2 kids.
小杰，我们是不是说好不再烦了？你这样哦，早知道我就晚2天再上来开。
好啦，知道了，对不起。
等一下，我可能要先回饭店梳洗一下，准备下午的工作。你呢？
我会回去了，我怕凯凯起床找不到我。
接吧，人家 Damien 都派出孩子了，他是真的很担心。
喂 ，Jimmy， 怎么了？
Jerry, where are you? 凯凯哭着找你，他说不舒服，
怎么样的不舒服？有发烧吗
好像吧。
？Jimmy， 我跟你说，电视机下面的抽屉有一个温度计。
Don't y'all be faking no damn illness with Kai to get him to come home.
停下来。
凯凯，你有没有怎么样？
没事吧？
医生说还好来得早，只有一点点 cold， 担心啦。
刚刚打过针了，医生说如果肠胃没事的话就没问题。
爸爸刚才去哪？早上就不见了。
凯凯，对不起，爸爸应该陪在你身边的。
我刚刚打针没有哭。
凯凯，你好棒哦，你好勇敢。
小杰，那我先走了。凯凯，你要多多休息，赶快好起来，知道吗？乖。
小高，谢谢。啊，你的外套。
Oh, okay, that's his jacket.
穿着
Okay.
不要着凉了。
Bitch, what about you? You're out here running around practically sleeveless.
我去领。
And you're out here talking about you cold, girl.
小高，
怎么了？
杰里还好吗？
我昨天在公园陪他吹了一整晚的风，你觉得呢？
所以
我只知道他现在很烦，心里很难过。
那他要说要离开我吗？
你不觉得这个话应该是你自己去问他吗？
I mean, I would if he would talk to me. Also, I didn't do anything. FYI, just throwing that out there, I didn't do shit. I was drunk and this man tried to prey on me, but nothing actually happened. Just want to throw that out there. Roll back the CCTV.
会苦吗？
不会哦，爸爸刚刚帮你喝过的，甜甜的。这个好棒哦！你睡觉吧。哎，
爸爸陪我睡。
好，但是爸爸还有事情要跟弟弟讲一下。
那要赶快回来，不能就不见。
It's like, girl, hurry your ass up. I ain't gonna be awake all damn night.
好，你睡觉吧。 凯凯睡了。坐。对不起，昨天让你看到这样子的画面。
I mean, nothing happened.
我跟小薇真的没有什么。都要亲上去了，还说没什么。
I mean, he almost kissed me.
我昨晚喝得那么醉，我完全不知道自己做了什么。用酒精当借口，你这就是典型的渣男行为。要是我晚到一步了，是不是该发生的就发生了？你还好意思说晚到？你是根本就不想来吧？这么重要的日子，你完全没有放在心上。如果你准时到的话，什么都不会发生了。
Why you think I was drunk in the first place?
我跟你说过，我是因为有工作，但我还是赶到啦。而且你的金主那么讨厌我，我干嘛会去自讨无趣啊？你都只想到你自己，自私。那你为了你自己的频道，完全不顾及我努力奋斗这么久的恶店，那不叫做自私啊？我本来以为你支持我的工作是发自内心无条件的，现在听起来根本就是条件一堆，假意支持。是你不食人
I
间
told you what the
烟火
condition was.
你根本不知道我承受了多大的压力，你只会想到自己的委屈。你知道我差点被压垮了吗？难道我就没有压力吗？我爸妈3天2头就在问我小朋友的事情，就是因为你迟迟无法下定决心，我根本就不知道跟他们怎么交代。就跟我讲这个，不是一直说好吗？我们要全心全意的照顾凯凯。After all, who cares about the blood for the God's sake?
Dad, I care about blood.
What?
What the hell, Jimmy?
Lord? Jimmy!
怎么了？
The fuck, Jimmy? No.
That's alright. 只是被传单割伤而已。
A paper cut? You gashed your whole damn head?
传单为什么流这么多血？啊？
我故意把血弄得很 messy，想吓你们。
现在都什么时候了？开这玩笑！
I mean, don't take your
有
grievance.
点同情心。It's really.
I mean, I'm still cut here, Daddy. This whole place is a mess.
You're right.
But this whole place is there's too much emotion. Y'all need to calm the fuck down, okay? Lord, poor Jimmy over here don't know what the hell's going on. He living in his own little special world right now. He's like, is anybody gonna treat my goddamn finger? I don't know why that night light's on when it's hella bright outside those blinds.
get in, Dad.
Jimmy's a sweet soul.
我们之间有难以跨越的鸿沟，暂时不适合住在同一个屋檐下。也许分开一阵子，冷静对大家都好。我会暂住布莱恩家，不要来找我。
Poor Jimmy here don't know what to do. I know, baby.
Again? 谁叫你偷吃被抓到？小薇耶，你越吃越年轻了哟。
拜托，我根本就不知道小薇喜欢我。再说，我喝醉失控跟你有关系好不好？
我？
对啊，谁叫你说要丢下我跟一口回去美国？
哎呦，你怎么这么可爱啦？好了，我答应你，只要我跟 Andrew 一分手，我立刻就回来你的身边。
不行，拜托你好好把握这一次。我真的觉得 Andrew 很不错的。
我知道啊，所以我也不想再远距离了。我现在很幸福，所以真的希望你跟杰利好好的啊。
可是他现在不肯理我。
你该不会不懂吧？不需要来找我，这分明就是让你去找他啦。
Just gotta read between the lines.
我当然知道啊，但是我还是要准备一下，不然就被我赶走。
好，这样来想，在这么多矛盾点当中，杰利最在乎的是哪一个？
开。
我觉得是 blood。
What blood？ 原来是传宗接代。哇，这题难处理了，因为杰利又那么在乎他爸妈。
我有跟杰利说过，如果他是真心想要一个小孩的话，我们可以慢慢的计划。但是我真的不希望他是为了讨好他父母而去做这个事情。你也知道养一个孩子责任多大。
而且凯凯就是他小孩啊。
对啊，可是他们不这么认为。
如果改凯凯的 last name 呢 ？Why so difficult？
我去问律师。
I mean, but would that work for his parents though? Because his parents seem to be really set on I need a blood relative.
爸爸什么时候回来？
可能还要再几天呢。
你跟我打勾勾还骗我。
对不起。
Guilt him.
不用。凯凯，你听爸爸说，爸爸因为有重要的事情，所以可能要再几天才会回家。
有什么事情比我还重要？
Oh, girl, you better guilt him, baby. I mean, I'm not trying to guilt him, but this child is deploying all kinds of tactics.
是消防车的哦，跟爸爸回去我们一起玩好不好？
好。
那你是不是该睡觉了？
对。
啊，晚安哦。
晚安。
Brian is fabulous. I love him. Hashtag product placement.
不要。
皮肤都松垮成这样了，还不补充胶原蛋白？
毕竟是自己的家，那我给 Damian 一个教训不就得了？难不成真的要丢下他们不管啊？我看啊，你根本也舍不得。
可是最近发生那么多事，让我很没安全感。而且我们没有结婚，法律上也没有任何关系。我本来以为拍男子宿舍可以让我们关系更紧密，谁知道越搞越僵。
原来你想结婚啊？
想啊！
我的天哪！我不懂，怎么会有人要牺牲比珍珠还要宝贵的自由，走入那个爱情的坟墓啊？我记得你明明拒绝过 Damian 呢。
那时候是因为我还没跟我爸妈出柜嘛，而且我觉得婚姻就是应该要得到父母的祝福，所以才没有答应啊。可是你看，我爸妈都接受多久了，却迟迟不见 Damian 表态。
Because you kept
是
rejecting
他不
him.
爱我。
对，停。Damian 超爱你的好不好？把你的想法告诉他，不要自己在那边钻牛角尖了。
可是他跟小薇
绝对是那个狐狸精自己的问题，好不好？
错，我不能示弱。
我知道这一切都是你的一厢情愿，我和 Damian 的感情不会被你影响的。希望你以后不要再出现在我面前。
有多远滚多远。
这样写好吗？
杰利宝贝，我们对小三可千万不能心软，
不然我不会客气的。
知道了，对不起。
好了，危机解除了。
什么啊
It's like, there you
有
go.
人离家出走一天就要回去，我不要。
也是。那我们来研究一下你婚礼要穿什么。我跟你说，杰利，我看过泰辣的同志婚礼，超漂亮、超美丽的。我找给你看。我找给你看，真的好美哦。
Excuse me， 有人跟我求婚了吗？而且刚刚是谁说什么坟墓来着？
哎，不要吵，是你要结又不是我要结。你看是不是很美？
哇，真的，
好美哦，想不想拍？
你不是说你朋友是姓廖的吗？
尤美女是我的学姐兼偶像，就是跟她致敬一下。
哦，原来，的确你也是个大美女啊。
也不用狗腿啦，就是你这个案子怎么样，我都会接的。
太棒了，谢谢你。
那大美女，我弟还需要补充什么资料吗？基本上资料上是都齐了啦。不过冒昧请问一下，你跟你的伴侣有结婚的打算吗？因为以你们的状况来说，其实结婚大概是唯一的选择。婚后可以办理这个同性配偶的收养，潘先生就可以收养凯凯，然后也改成他的姓。那听起来蛮可行的啊。
Jerry doesn't want to get
婚
married.
礼耶！看来我回美国前有的忙了，想到就兴奋。
I like her blouse.
可是我之前跟杰利求婚的时候被他拒绝了，而且我们现在的关系又那么不好，我觉得有点困难。
可是他那时候还年轻啊，现在不一样啦。况且人都是会改变的，你再试试看嘛，我们都会帮你。
真的没什么信心哎。
你们那么相爱，不要被打败。
Come on, Celine, let him know. Is he just like some sort of guardian angel? The ancestor sent him.
气消了吗？我们谈谈好吗？我想你。
Dad， 律师怎么说？
律师说，凯凯要改姓的话，最快的方式就是我跟杰利结婚。
God，so 你想结婚
I mean,
你
yes, I do.
是不是不能接受？因为你不喜欢你的妈咪再婚。
不，我很可以。我觉得这个想法 super cool。妈咪呢，是因为我讨厌 Adam，but I like Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry's
And
cool.
I so want to dance on your wedding.
哦，吉米，谢谢吉米。你的支持对我来说真的很重要。虽然我跟杰利现在还在冷战，但是我会加油的。
I can help. 我来策划求婚，一定会成功的。
好啊，我相信你。耶！
那你觉得我在婚礼上跳 dance 怎么样？
这个很帅啊！哎，来个脱口秀，
还是需要一个 band？
DJ 比较酷吧？
It's bonding. I like to see it happen.
姐妹，发生什么事了？
老师说要家长来，但爹地不能来。
又是为了他的工作吗？
No, he's really sick， 所以才找你过来的。
凯凯爸爸，
凯凯，爸爸好想你。
凯凯爸爸，可以跟你说一下吗？
居米哥哥先陪你好吗？
凯凯爸爸，最近凯凯在学校情绪不太稳定，而且都不跟同学玩，问他也不说，所以想关心一下，是不是家里有什么状况啊？
Girl, lots going on. How much time you got?
有一些事情要处理。我会再告诉凯凯的。
凯凯很活泼聪明，我们都很喜欢他，希望他可以快快乐乐的。
谢谢老师。
不会，我先进去喽。
拜拜。
跟老师说拜拜。
拜拜。
凯凯，拜拜。
来，这几天心情不好吗？
好啦，什么时候才会办完重要的事情？
See, I told you, kids. They cling on to the random things you say.
所以你还没有要回家？
如果你还是不想跟我们回去的话，那我可以先带凯凯回家干。
Shaky cam, what's going on?
爹地真的很可怜，每天以面洗泪的。
啊？
你说错的是眼泪洗面。
以面洗泪啊！
以泪洗面了。
Close. All the words are there.
天哪！家里乱成这样，我改会生病。什么法子变了？
What mess?
没有我不行。到底在搞什么？
A cushion was out of place? What mess, child? This is like the most pristine living room I've ever seen in my life. My living room wishes.
凯凯，爸爸问你，爹地生病很久了吗？
Jerry， 你看，爹地都已经病到慌张了，还不去看医生？
你要说的是病入膏肓吧？啊，你不要再讲成语了。到底在搞什么？我忘了。 Damian，
Come on.
你是不要命了吗？你怎么可以拿生命开玩笑啊？你还有2个小孩要顾哎。
而且爹地说没有你他也不想活了啦。
你少在那边听他胡说八道。Damian，
Cute. Cute.
baby， 我们不要再吵架了，好不好？都是我不好，都是我的错。
I mean, not all of them.
希望每天早上
Some of them are his fault too.
第一个见到的人就是你。你愿意嫁给我吗？
嫁给他，嫁给他，嫁给他，嫁给他，
嫁给我啦！
嫁给他，嫁给他。
baby， 你们干嘛 ？baby， 你们都骗我 ！baby， 嫁给我了 ，baby 啊！
It's cute. Please don't make him lose this ring in this bed, though. Okay, so first, why? Little bartender man. I want to strangle that bitch. I want to strangle him so hard because I'm like, it'd be one thing if all this happened and he's still sitting here, you know, trying to put up a fight. It's like, yes, I love you. Nobody can love you like I can love you, blah, blah, blah. But the fact that he was just so casual about, oh, yeah, actually, you know what? I quit. I don't want the job and I don't want you. Bye. Bitch, why did you even bother then? Why did you get this stuff started? Why did you come and interrupt my marriage? Why did you push yourself up on me while I was... Why did all of this happen if you were just going to drop it at a moment's notice? It's like, bye, boop. Why couldn't you have dropped it before you started it then? Like, strangle him. I could strangle him. And, oh goodness, it's frustrating because I'm like, at least with Cal, like there was a basis for the feelings, there was a basis for the relationship, and you know, like I said so many times during their interactions, if it wasn't for the fact that Jerry was already in a committed relationship, I don't know why I thought they were already married, but if it wasn't for the fact that he was already in a committed relationship, I would totally be fine with you two getting together because it is so sweet, so adorable. But like this Y guy, I'm like, I've seen no interactions with you and Damien other than, okay, you seem to have some glances, so you've got some, it's a very one-sided kind of crush thing happening here. But since it was just a crush, just a passing fancy for you, and you can just get over it so willy-nilly, like, why even bother? Just move on to somebody else. Don't go for somebody who's in a committed relationship. Like, why are you being a messy gay? Why are you one of those messy gays? Why? I don't, oh, God. So, I don't like him. Although he does have a very sexy speaking voice, at least according to those little voiceovers we were getting from all the text messages with him. I'm like, child, how you doing? If it wasn't for the fact that I want to strangle you, I might want to have you strangle me a little bit, but you know, it's beside the point. Yes, very, very, very frustrating. But we started off the episode after we came back from the credits. Jerry and Cal in the park. Jerry's still distraught and confused, and I had the wrong impression there, at least from what Cal told me told Damien after they ran into him at the clinic. It seems as though either he ran into him there or he called him and, you know, they met them there at the park and they'd just been to the park the whole damn night. I thought it was the case where more time. I thought it was more than just like the next day or something like that. I felt like at least a couple days or something like that. Time had passed, a lot more time had passed, and he was staying with Cal. Like he went to Cal, he sought out Cal for comfort, whatever. And I was in here like, girl, why? Out of everybody in the world, why him? Because like we've already known the sort of shifty dynamic that was getting set up between y'all earlier in the series. So why, you know, he had these feelings for you, and I doubt he's gotten over them completely at this point. So like, why put him in that situation, especially when you got so many other friends? Even if you don't want to go to your mutual friend groups that you have with between you and Damien, you could have gone to Brian. You eventually went to Brian anyway. Like, there were so many other places you could have gone to. So why? But okay, I misread the situation at that particular point in time. So Cal being a good human again, MVP for me. Okay, maybe not MVP, but I love this character because he's, yes, he has these feelings, but at the end of the day, he's not going to cross that line. He's not going to cross that boundary, and he's going to still remain respectful to that person's relationship. So, but he's still there in his time of need, and he's still there to listen to him all night long, gave him his coat and everything. So he's still a good guy. A good guy whose feelings just got placed onto the wrong person. Yeah, we had conversations, and then eventually Jimmy called. Like, hey, Kai's sick. I'm looking for you. So he met them up at the clinic, took him back home, put Kai to bed, and then we had that very emotional argument conversation between Damien and Jerry. And like, I'm not trying to take sides or anything, but I'm totally on Damien's side here. Like, I understand both perspectives. Like I said last episode in my commentary, I get both perspectives, but there's something about, like, at least right now, in the present scenario that we're dealing with right now, Damien hasn't really done anything for me. Like, he's guilty of getting too drunk and losing control of his faculties, and just not knowing what he's doing, not being cognizant of what he's doing. Still being cognizant enough to recognize at a distance that Jerry was in the window and have whatever freak out response, but not cognizant enough before then to really process what's going on and what he's doing. So he was about to get taken advantage of by this white guy, which but outside of that, like, he didn't pursue why, and in that moment he was hurt. He was very, very hurt. That's why he got so drunk. Combination of the fact that Jerry was not there, and then Celine just popped, oh yep, I'm leaving, bye y'all. And Jerry's like, well, that's an excuse that scum use. I'm like, I understand that thought process, but at the same time, it's fact. He was drunk off of his ass. And he's like, if I had gotten there just a few moments later, you guys would, who knows what you guys would have done. I'm like, well, if you had gotten there like 3 hours sooner, we wouldn't have gotten to this point in the first place. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, again, Jerry was very much deflecting blame. I'm not blaming it all on Jerry, but there was a lot of stuff that was happening last episode that Jerry was just kind of deflecting blame left, right, whatnot, not really taking any responsibility. And I feel like he still hasn't really taken any responsibility for it in this episode either. We just kind of breezed past all of that and just, Damien apologized. I'm sorry, please marry me. But okay, fine, whatever. But yeah, that whole conversation where tension was just getting really, really high, and we're yelling and screaming, and then Jimmy, Lord Jesus, that poor special boy, this poor special cookie, I'm running it in. I care about blood, and we're like, the fuck, Jimmy? What the fuck you do? It's like, oh, I got a paper cut on this leaf. He's like, how the fuck did a paper cut your finger? Why is it sliced open? He's like, oh, I just made the blood look more so it would, scare you. At that point, Damien's like, now's not the time, little boy. That was not the time, little boy. You sitting here playing games, and Jimmy don't understand what he did wrong. Jimmy's not understanding. He's not processing. He's just kind of sitting there like, Dad, why are you screaming? Why are you yelling at me? Is no one gonna fix my finger? Like, Lord Jesus. So then next morning, Jerry decides, okay, well, fine, I'm just gonna leave like a thief in the night, leave this little note and skip out. So he does that, and the time apart is really what they needed. Because if they had stayed there, they probably would have had more conversation, led to some more fighting. They really just need the time apart to sounding board, to have conversations with other people who are not each other, to just have them be sounding boards and reflect these ideas back at them, and like, okay, this is what's happening right now. So Jerry had Brian, and Damien had Celine, and they were just able to just have these conversations and come up with these solutions. Like, oh, boom, they came up with a solution that, why don't we just change Kai's name if that's all they're looking for? And I'm like, it makes sense, but at the same time, I don't know if that's the root of the issue for Jerry's parents. Like, yes, it's a solution. We can change his last name, and then he'll be part of this family, and we can add him to the family Rolodex or whatever it was called again. But I feel like their concern, or their wanting a blood grandchild, is not so much based on, okay, we just want someone with our last name so our name continues on. I mean, they probably want their name to continue on as well, but I think it's more like they want their lineage, their heritage, their bloodline to continue on, so that kind of requires a blood heir of sorts. So in the real scheme of things, I don't know that the whole name changing thing would be enough to satisfy the parents. For the sake of this series, since we only got one episode left, I'm assuming it's probably going to be centered around a wedding. It's probably going to be enough to satisfy his parents and whatnot. Yeah, and then we had the whole proposal thing, which was a cute setup. Jimmy did do a good job setting up all these shenanigans, and just an adorable family moment there at the bed, pillow fight, and all that kind of stuff. So all in all, it seems like everything is resolved at this point in time. We got another guest appearance from Cal, which I'm always happy to see him because he's fine as fuck. I just wish that he had some loving of his own. Maybe we can get a spin-off series with Cal. And yeah, so I assume the last episode is probably just going to be about the wedding. But we'll just have to wait and see. By wait and see, I mean I'm just going to watch it now. Why not? I made it this far today, so I might as well finish it out. So, hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments, and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah.